Hello, it's Sami Adiagbo here. I want to quickly make a review of the analysis I did on the 16th of October. Some currency pairs, seven of them exactly. We look at our seven currency pairs and we're able to follow them throughout the week in our channels, our Telegram channel. All right, so let's quickly look at the seven currency pairs, how they reacted to our price moved last week, and how we're able to track them and what we are expecting this week and maybe in the coming weeks. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be starting with the Australian dollar, US dollar. We're looking at this corrective pattern that ended here. It was a double zigzag, the WXY, and price broke above here. Okay, when usually when price breaks out of a corrective move in this manner, we usually see what we call a rebounds. Okay, and price actually came and then check the breaking point or the breaking line of the double zigzag, and then price continue moving upside, and I were able to track this move. Price went really upside, but at this point we can see that price moved downside, right? So we are looking at this as a first wave and a second, because at the end of this correction, if price can move this way, then there is also a real possibility that the move upside could actually be a real one. So we see this correction at 61.8, okay, at 0.759, and then we may see price rallying further upside if price is contained within this channel. Okay, but if otherwise price breaks below here and comes back around here, then there is a big possibility that the bearish move is going to continue, and then we have to look at what we have, and then we're actually going to give you an update. But our preferred candle is going to be an ABC move here, and then the price is able to break above this line here upside. Okay, if price is able to leave this channel at 61.8% retracement of this breakout of the double zigzag, then we may see price continue rallying upside in this week and probably in the coming week, and such a move is expected to be even stronger than this one. Okay, and then the second one we looked at was Euro Australian dollar. We looked at an ABC move, a 5-wave move down, and then a corrective triangle, and then we see price moving downside. 1 2 3 it was around here, and so price rallied for the fourth wave, and then we may see price coming down below here, okay, for the fifth wave. Okay, somewhere something like this coming below here. Okay, so if you're able to see maybe something like a divergence, and price is able to break above here, if price moves down and then we're able to see divergence and price eventually breaks above it, that may be a real good buying opportunity. Or we can also look at it this way: if price is able to break below the line connecting 2 and 4 upside, okay, after completing the fifth move, and it now breaks upside, then that'll be a very good opportunity to buy. Okay, that'll be a very good opportunity to buy, and then the price can actually come back to this zone here, but this is a very good resistance. Yes, resistance. It was a former triangle. Okay, so it's a very good resistance, so price could actually move to this region or probably even go upside. So we're going to actually update you on this as well on our Telegram channel. Okay, the third one we looked at was the Euro New Zealand dollar. After completing this ending diagonal here, price is now moving in a typical 5-wave move downside, just like we had in Euro or Aussie. So this is 1 2 3 4. We may also see this move completing down below here, okay, and then a break upside, above something around here. It could actually trigger a pullback. Okay, in this case we may have a pullback, a kind of because a correction actually ended here, and then we may see a kind of pullback ABC before the downward move continues. All right, and then the next one is Aussie New Zealand dollar. The Aussie New Zealand dollar, we were actually expecting price to continue even moving upside, but at a point we had to alert some of people in our channel, especially when price just moved below here, that we are actually going to see a kind of corrective move up to this region here. So we're expecting the correction to come down as low as this place, right? Something like this. Okay, down to this zone. Okay, and then if price well, we're expecting price to be contained within this channel. Okay, if price is able to contain within this channel and then moves below like something like this, yeah, like something like this, we're able to see a kind of a kind of zigzag move coming to this zone, and price is still contained within this channel, then we will be expecting a breakout of the channel. Okay, so this is going to be wave 1, wave 2, or wave A and wave B, and then we may now look for further upside move. Okay, but if price breaks below this channel, okay, that means the correction is even going to get deeper, and then we are going to look at what we have and then take the necessary steps. Okay, and then we're going to give you an update at the channel. And the next one is US dollar Canadian dollar. We saw the ending diagonal ending here, completed here, and then we're looking at this level here. We say if price is able to break below here, okay, after breaking out of this diagonal, then we're going to see a very nice the bearish move is actually going to take control. But just when price was close, we saw a very big move upside, a very nice spike, and then price continues to move up. So we're going to reanalyze this. So price may continue to go upside right now, actually living with this kind of move. Okay, we're going to expect price to continue going up. So we're going to label this as something like probably this is the wave 1 move upside, and then the second one upside, and then we are seeing third one upside, and then we may see a pullback, okay, before price now resume upside, kind of a pullback. Okay, kind of a pullback like this, and the price may now resume upside for the 50 before we now see a major correction, and the price may continue moving upside, okay, before the major before the bearish move continues downside. If you look at the longer term, the large term scenario, or the large term view, is actually bearish. We're having a very long term bearish bias on US dollar Canadian dollar, but that doesn't mean that price could not still move upside. We're actually thinking that with this diagonal and the break of this diagonal, we're going to see price breaking below here, but last price says no, and now is rallying upside. So we have to adjust our view and then follow price, okay, and trying to make decisions along the way, okay, based on some very nice analytical reasonings. All right, so this is 1 2 3 4. We may see price we may see price going upside. Maybe after this pullback, we see price going upside. Now after that, we will now see a major correction. These are some of the things we are going to update you on the channel. And then I think that is all for the look at okay, the next one should be the Australian dollar Canadian dollar. We're actually looking at this. We had 2 scenarios. We had 1 2 3 4 5 A B C 1 2, and we also have this view also, a 5 and then a triangle. Price was actually here before we price was here before the close of that week. All right, and then we said that we expected price to rally here and to complete a triangle before it falls, and we're expecting a break below here, and said we were expecting to sell below here at the channel. And just when price was about to break below, we saw that push upside, boom, and then this spike has actually invalidated our view, because we're expecting this place to be a very strong support, resistance. The price broke upside, and we may see further move upside. So we're going to drop this for a while until we see something very, very clear. Okay, and we're going to update you on that. And then we have the Cardian. Okay, we had a corrective move upside. We actually look at this triangle, or sometimes we discuss about this triangle A, B, C, D, E, and at the end of this move we saw a move upside. And at the projection of W, okay, this move here from here, actually maybe this is around the 50% extension or projection of W from X. So price is returning around the 50%. Usually we look at 61.8. Okay, but nothing is actually certain in the market, so price is returning around the 50%. Okay, and then we saw a real move downside. So what we're going to be doing is we'll wait for how this move is playing out, and then wait for a good corrective move, and then join the bearish. So the Cardian is expected to go even downside, but we're going to be waiting for a nice pullback, okay, before we join the bears, okay, because after such a corrective move we're expecting an emotive move, okay, kind of a 5-way move downside. So we're going to take advantage of that and also update you on how it goes. And I think we also add I think we add I think that is all. So let's look at okay, we add US dollar Japanese yen. Yeah, US dollar Japanese yen, we actually add that. And let me see how. Okay, this is the US dollar Japanese yen. This was an update around here, somewhere around here. We label this as the third wave, and then we're actually expecting even the third wave to be further extended upside, kind of a ending diagonal before we saw the fourth wave. But the fourth wave has already emerged, okay, downside here. And then we actually updated the channel that what we're having here could actually be a corrective move. All right, and presently price has rallied and is hovering around here. Okay, so I don't think the US dollar Japanese yen is done upside. We may still see some move upside. Okay, something especially if price is able to maintain itself above here. Okay, I was also looking like at an ending diagonal, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if you look at this and this, they were almost very equal. That is very, very rare in an ending diagonal. So that's I had to label this as the third wave and this one as the fourth. And then we may see a fifth wave upside before we see a major crash in US dollar Japanese yen. So I'm also going to update you on that. So let's go to the commodities. We opened the commodity channel to update some of our members, and we had some people actually signing up to the commodity channel. We started with the gold, that we expected gold to rally to 1280. Okay, this kind of move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're expecting an ABC move. Let's see what has happened since. Okay, let's see what has happened to gold since then. We have something. Okay, gold is actually still hovering around. We may see more move. Okay, but right now I may have to go with the second scenario. I've been looking at two scenarios for gold. I was saying that depending on what kind of move we have here, I was looking at a triangle A, B, C, D, and then this pattern here, whereby this is the wave 1 and this is the wave 2, and this is just the wave 3, and then the wave 4 is what we may see around here before price moves downside. Let me show you clearly. So this is what I was talking about. This is A, B, and then the C to give us a 5-wave move downside. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th wave. Okay, and then we may see price going downside. Okay, from here. So that's a kind of A, B. This is a flat, and then we've seen a 5-wave move downside. So we may see price going this way. Okay, in the coming weeks for gold, and we are actually going to track this corrective move very closely and see what we are having there. All right, and you may also join us in on the channel to see how we are going to actually achieve that. Okay, so we are seeing what we are seeing there could be a zigzag, could be a flat, may even end up to be a triangle, but I think it's still in the formation stage. So we're going to be very, very close to it and see how the whole thing goes. And the next one we're going to be looking at in the commodity section is we looked at the heating oil. Okay, before we looked at that, okay, the next one we looked at was actually the heating oil, and then we're expecting after this move upside, we're expecting a corrective move around here. Okay, but what happened? Price didn't get here before it rallied upside. Price broke above this level, and then the rally continues upside. The rally continues, and then we give an update. We give an update. There was an update. This is the update. Okay, now the update was here. Once price broke above here, okay, though it was short of where we're expecting, but at the level where it got to before it broke out was also a very nice level. That was 61.8% projection of A from B, and then 38.2% retracement of the third wave. So still a very good level, and price broke above here. So that was a very good opportunity to buy, and then with stop loss obviously below here. Now what happened to the heating oil? The heating oil actually after breaking out of that level that we looked at, then okay, the heating oil actually came back, okay, to that zone to retest it. Okay, breaking out of this line to retest it, and our price is really going it looks as if it's gonna go upside. So for heating oil, we're expecting price to continue actually moving upside. Price to continue moving upside. So this is a very good a good one. It's going to be a very good one. So, and then the next one we looked at was we looked at the crude oil. Okay, we looked at the crude oil actually. Yes, the crude. We saw this triangle move on the crude. After the third wave, we saw A, B, C, D here on the crude, and we were looking for a break above here. Say a break above $51 may take price to 54 and all that. But yes, price broke above here, but price did not get to $54 directly, or maybe $53 directly like that. So after breaking out of 51, price got to 52 and then started moving back. So this is what we have now. The crude oil, yes, price broke above 51 here, so this is the level. Okay, and then it got to 52.2 and then it went back. So price came back to this zone here, to the triangle zone. So two things could actually happen here. We're expecting the fifth wave after this move, after this triangle. So it could actually be this is the first wave of the fifth move, this is the second wave of the fifth move, and then we may see a very strong move upside to continue this. And another scenario is that since this move is where is extended, the third wave is extended, probably the fifth wave has actually ended here, and then a break below here, something around a break below this level here, we have to confirm that price is in a major correction, mean a break below here. So this is our he. A break below here will confirm to us that price is probably going to start a very real correction. All right, but if price is still maintained above here, because the rule says that this is the first wave, okay, and then the second wave does not retrace more than the 100% of the first wave. All right, so this is the first wave here, first wave, okay. This is the first wave. This is A, B, C, D, E. The E is here, the D is here, and then we saw this move here. So this is the first. Now the second wave is correcting, and then we don't expect it to break below the 49.89 price level. Once that level is broken down, then we have to put our fifth wave here, okay, and then we have to be looking for shorting opportunities. Okay, that's expecting a corrective move down, so I'll wait for the correction to complete and join the bulls again, okay. But if price is maintained above here and it continues going upside, then actually when it breaks above here, then we'll have to label this as wave 1 and then wave 2, and then the third wave is about to happen, and it's going to be a huge move that could take price to probably let's look at let's just try to forecast something. Can't see that line. Okay, so let's add 1.618. So we may see price getting above $55. Okay, we may see price actually going above the $55. So this is the first wave, the third, the second wave. The third wave may get to $55. So if the third wave get there, that means price may actually even go down, go up to probably $57, $58 before the this rally ends, and then we'll now see a correction. So our preferred outlook for crude oil is bullish, okay, in as much price is maintained here, okay. So that is what we have for crude. And then the next one is I think the palladium, which was a very juicy one. We spotted palladium. We started actually from here. Palladium, all right. Okay, we had two outlook for palladium. We looked at this, and now we're expecting if price could break above here, okay, if price could break above, okay, we actually meant buy here, that buy if price breaks above this level here, but price didn't actually break above here. And then we looked at this scenario. The overall outlook for this scenario was that if price could break above here and is maintained above here, then we may take a buying it's very good to take a buying position and then target out somewhere around here, because this could actually mean that the correction is going to be upside before we see the continuation of this move. And then we have another scenario. What if price invalidates this level? Okay, what would we be expecting? So let's look at the other one, the other scenario. Then the other scenario gave this, where is that? Okay, fine. So we had this scenario that probably the fifth wave has not ended yet. This could actually be, we label this as the fifth wave before. Okay, so but this move here will actually look corrective, and then after this move and this kind of corrective move, we're actually thinking that probably the fifth wave is still about to happen. So we had an alternative scenario, an alternative entry that sell if price breaks below here, and stop loss here. And then what happened, let's look at palladium. Actually, this is the level we're looking at, the move here and the ABC with the stop loss here. And then from the breakout here, okay, the breakout actually happened here with price still maintained below the stop loss level. And then the palladium has moved more than 223 points downside. Okay, that's about 25. It's such a very huge move downside. So it's such a very nice one. It was one of the highlight, one of the very good forecasts that we had last week. Okay, so the next one we're going to be looking at is the sugar. We actually look at a triangular move. Look at the sugar here. That is third wave. We're looking at this triangle, and then we're waiting for price to break above this triangle at 25. Okay, break out to 25. We're expecting that if price could break out of this triangle, then we may see a move to $25. But what happened? Price didn't break above. Sorry, it actually went downside. Okay, we had this break here. So that means we have to reanalyze this, and we're going to actually update you on that. And then do we have any other one? Okay, let me check. We okay, and now we're looking at corn. Okay, yes, corn, good one. We're actually thinking that corn with this kind of move, this is a very nice corrective move, a double zigzag WXY. We're thinking that probably it has ended around 358.85. So we put this to you that if price breaks above 358.85, that we have to reanalyze our position. And then the selling point is if price breaks below this channel line. Okay, if price can break below this channel line, and then we can put our stop loss here. We can ride price downside. Price can continue moving downside, so we can sell below here if price can break below here. That is if price is contained just above 358.85 or maybe 359. So let's see what happened. What happened now is that price is still maintaining its position around that level. Corn, sorry, and look at it here. Price is still maintaining itself around there at around 358.85 actually, because the price is still maintaining itself around there, and then it's just about to break. Okay, so if price can break just below here, all right, okay, price can break just below here, and then so that's going to be a very good opportunity to actually sell. Okay, so we're going to update you more on that. But if price does not break below and then rallies upside, then we have to go with this alternative move, kind of 1 2 3 4 5 and something like that. Okay, and then we also had some positions that copper. Yes, we're expecting copper to actually we're about to see a 5-wave move downside as an extension of this ABC move. We also show that on the channel, and then if that could happen, we're expecting to buy above this level. And then which other one did we look at? We also looked at palladium. We're actually expecting price to rally for the 4th wave before it moves downside, but as it looks now, this could be 1 2 3 4, maybe probably the 3rd wave is still going on, and then we may see a correction soon for the 5th wave to actually take effect. The silver also, we saw this ABC move. We actually had two type of scenario, but we are going to be settling for this right now. So this is AB, the 1 2 3 4, and we may see the 5th wave coming down just around here, and then the price can move substantially upside, we may have to join the bullish. But at the moment, we should know that this move here is actually corrective, and then what we'll be looking for is a buying opportunity. Okay, I think that is the end of our views for last week, and then what we expect them to what we expect to happen to some of this instruments in the coming week. So why not join our channel, and then we can give you a first hand information, so you can get close to our view about the market. All right, so this is Somi Adeagbo. You can so these are the contacts. You can, if you have any question or information about what we do at forexsnipersignals.com, you can actually you can contact us. Okay, this is my Skype ID. This is my this is the to join the Telegram channel. You can go to www.forexsnipersignals.com and then join the Telegram channels there, or you just connect with this Telegram handle and then ask for the link to the whether the currency or the commodities channel. We also have an intraday trade signals channels, okay, for trades that range between 20 to 40 trades per month. We're actually presently giving a 1 month free trial. Okay, so you can also reach me on my mobile, my SMS and WhatsApp on this number, and then this is the email address, and this is the website. All right, thank you very much. This is Somi Adeagbo. I will see you sometimes. I will see you very soon in the week. All right, I'll see you in the channel. Bye.